Welcome to the World 24 News channel. Who are the contenders to replace Putin and how likely is a coup? A leading historian has offered his perspective on the likelihood of a coup to oust Vladimir Putin and listed the likely contenders to replace him. Russian-born Sergey Radchenko, professor at the Henry A. Kissinger Center for Global Affairs and Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies, says recent history does not offer much encouragement for anyone hoping the Russian leader will be dethroned. In an article for Foreign Affairs, he wrote, "Even if Putin's deputies conclude they want Putin out, removing him from power will be difficult. Moscow has experienced no coup attempts, successful or unsuccessful, since the Soviet Union fell." Professor Radchenko says there would be no shortage of possible usurpers, explaining, "The president's coterie of sycophants, crisis managers, and would-be heirs are a colorful bunch. It is almost certain that those around him are carefully eyeing one another and thinking through potential succession scenarios. So who could take over? These are Professor Radchenko's contenders. There are no quote marks, but the words are his. Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu, an apparatchik of distinguished pedigree but a now hopelessly tarnished military record, though his support will be essential for any power-grabbing plot. The head of the Security Council, Nikolai Patrushev, is sometimes named among Putin's successors, but this seems unlikely, if for no other reason than he is even older than Putin. Former President Dmitry Medvedev has resorted to genocidal rhetoric to stay relevant, but no one takes him seriously. The devious chairman of the State Duma, Vyacheslav Volodin, is clearly in the running, and he controls the rubber stamp legislature, crucial for any post-facto legitimization of the new leader. Then there is Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin, the able technocrat and a dark horse galloping across terrain where dark horses have historically scored big victories. Former Prime Minister Sergey Radchenko, a lapsed liberal whom Putin has entrusted with the oversight of occupied Ukrainian territory, has his hat in the ring. Viktor Zolotov, Putin's former bodyguard and the present head of the National Guard, may well hope to succeed his boss. So could Alexander Kurenkov, another former Putin bodyguard and now the Minister of Emergency Situations. Finally, there are the outsiders. The indefatigable Chechen Don Ramzan Kadyrov and Yevgeny Prigozhin, a Putin confidant and Russian oligarch who controls the paramilitary Wagner Group. Though all of these are implicated in the invasion of Ukraine, they might not choose to continue to pursue the war. Professor Radchenko explained, "Successors may well break with the behavior of predecessors when convenient. That means that Putin's eventual replacement does not have to be invested in his neo-imperialist agenda. Indeed, were Putin ousted, his successors would likely blame Ukraine on his decisions and try to begin with a clean slate."